exceptional. You know, anything less is unacceptable. If they don't get it, then forget it, I do.
On our way to Canada. Alright y'all, so we ended up flying out of Atlanta, so this is just us walking around the Atlanta airport. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, this place is so nice. Like, this place is nice. Then we hopped on the train, and then we're finally walking through the terminal. Had my passport, everything out, ready to go. And we're low-key kind of matching. International travelers. And the flight was direct from Atlanta to Toronto. We flew into YYZ. We just hopped off the plane, then we went and got us something to eat, and then check out this Airbnb, y'all. What? The place was nice, and the view, y'all about to see it in a second. Look at this view. That is the CN Tower, y'all. We were like 5 minutes walking distance, 5-10 minutes away from the CN Tower and the aquarium, because the aquarium's at the bottom of the CN Tower. But like, y'all, this view was amazing. The weather was great. The only thing I didn't like about the Airbnb were the windows, because the lighting was kind of off. But we drove down to Niagara Falls to hang with our peeps. This is us walking down in the tunnels. We did journey behind the falls first, and then we did a boat ride. So this is us just walking around. It was kind of cool to see, because they also have like some tunnels and whatnot where the old tunnels used to be, and it's only being held up by like wood and stuff. So that was pretty cool to see. And then of course Niagara Falls. What's up? Like, nobody's business. All up in the falls. Niagara Falls. Again, y'all, look at that view. Like, if you've never been to Niagara Falls, I highly recommend you check it out. Yeah, oh, we got the best view for sure.
This is Waterfall Falls. The smallest of the three waterfalls, it is located on the American side, just to the north of the American Falls.
So the next day, guys, we went to the aquarium. Like I said, that was right at the bottom of the CN Tower, where we planned on having dinner later that night. And y'all, I don't know what it is about an aquarium that speaks to everybody's inner child, but it's just so much fun, guys. Oh, we had such a good time seeing all the different like sea life. And don't even ask me what that is. I don't even know. I can't even tell you. But like, some of these fish were huge, guys. Like, look at that thing coming up. Where did you come from, sir? It's like, are they like one of those goldfish that grow to fit the size of their tanks? I don't know. And then we went to the Arctic side, and like, it was cold. And then at the end of the aquarium, there's that little like what's it called, the little moving platform where you can stand, and then it takes you underneath the part where they have it as all glass, so you can kind of see the fish swimming over your head and stuff. Once again, iconic. Whoever thought to do that in the first aquarium, give them their flowers, because they ate. Oh, look at, it's giving Nemo. It's giving that turtle from Nemo. Oh. And then of course, here's some other fish. Again, I don't know what none of these things are called. I ain't watched on Animal Planet. I was watching Gossip Girl. I'm sorry. So I can't tell you what these things are, but they did have like plates and stuff around us you could look. But look at that, it's giving Donna. Why don't I remember that SpongeBob episode? I'm so weak. And then they were diving, and then look, we found Nemo and Dory, but Dory wasn't the right color. But the kids were shouting when we went over there. And then we saw some stingrays, and I was like, ooh, cute. And then in a minute, you're gonna see me attempt to like touch one. Y'all, it was I don't know why I'm always surprised when I touch a stingray and it's kind of like slimy. Like, that's what they look like, they give. I don't know, But like I said, we just going through the aquarium. It was a lot bigger than it looked on the outside. Like I thought it wasn't gonna have all this kind of stuff when you see it from the outside, but it was cool. Would I go back? Most definitely so. They even had little games at the end when you come out right before you get to the gift shop. And so of course I played with them. I'm a big kid. What did you think? Let me touch you, little baby. All right, Dante, I'm ready. Get up in there.
You go first and I'll follow.
All right. Here you go. I want you to feel me, get me all up in this stingray teeth.
They got me so soon. They got one right now. They got one right now. You got it?
Yup. So we tried to stay around for the diving show, but since we were at the top of the aquarium, once she disappeared, we couldn't see where she went. So I think if we had gone to the bottom, it would have been more of an interesting show. But she was trying to bring the sharks up at the top, so that was kind of cool. And then after we left the aquarium, we ended up going to brunch. It was like a 20-30 minute walk. I was like, golly. But Canada has a lot of, or at least Toronto, at least where we were at, has a whole bunch of sidewalks. So like it didn't take us too terribly long to get there, but shoot, that place was a walk. Like I was like, I should have worn my Apple Watch. And then we went here for brunch. It was okay. It was decent. The juice had pulp in it because they like all natural stuff, and I don't really like pulp, so I was like, But the food itself was pretty good. I will say that. Everybody seemed to pretty much like what they got. And then we went to this mall, and I was like, okay, here we go. This is my kind of scene. And every shop kind of had their own style and their own display type, so that was kind of cool, just walking around and seeing the different ways that people will kind of like get you to come into their store. We went to this dragon festival that was across the street, and they had a whole bunch of like pop-up shops and cute little food stores out at the top. So that was kind of cool. There's my fiance and then we are finally on our way to the CN Tower. This thing moving fast. So we went to the CN Tower for dinner. We're walking in, me and my crew, we dress good. Y'all, I know we look good. I know I got a bunch of beautiful friends. Oh, you ain't gotta tell me, I know. And then, so we waited our turn, and then we hopped into the elevator. Y'all, this is where we were going. That little circle at the top is where we were going. Like, I felt so expensive. Like, guys, I felt so upper echelon. The CN Tower is such an experience. If you ever get to go, I definitely highly recommend. The views were spectacular. We sat at the moving restaurant, so like it spins while you spin, not too fast where you get sick, but it was like enough to where you can get the experience.
That's the queen vibes.